Arnold Schwarzenegger's kids are making headlines like never before. In 2025, his 5 children are juggling fame, intense fitness routines, and family drama that could fill a blockbuster script. From viral social media moments to unexpected personal choices, each is carving out their own spotlight. But behind the glitz, sibling rivalries and family tensions simmer, proving that even a legendary family isn't immune to chaos. Here's the inside look at the next chapter of the Schwarzenegger dynasty. Catherine Eunice Schwarzenegger Pratt. Catherine Eunice Schwarzenegger Pratt is the eldest child of Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Austrian-born bodybuilder turned Hollywood superstar and California governor, and Maria Shriver, journalist, author, and member of the storied Kennedy family. Catherine's middle name, Eunice, is a tribute to her maternal grandmother, Eunice Kennedy Shriver, who founded the Special Olympics and was a younger sister of President John F. Kennedy. This connection makes Catherine a direct link to one of America's most iconic political dynasties. Yet despite growing up amidst such history, Catherine has consistently asserted that politics is not in her wheelhouse. In a 2016 interview with People, she said candidly, "Absolutely not. Politics is not my thing. I think if you grow up in it, you either love it or you're like, no thank you." Her path has instead followed the spheres of writing, philanthropy, and family life, where she has forged her own identity apart from the towering legacies of both the Schwarzeneggers and Kennedys. Catherine's professional journey began early. At just 21 years old, she became a New York Times best-selling author with her first book, Rock What You've Got: Secrets to Loving Your Inner and Outer Beauty from Someone Who's Been There and Back, 2010. The book was both a reflection of her own experiences growing up in the public eye and a guide for young women navigating self-esteem and confidence in an age obsessed with appearances. It marked the beginning of her career as a writer who blends practical advice with personal insight. Her interest in helping others continued after she graduated from the University of Southern California in 2012, a milestone she celebrated alongside the publication of her second book, I Just Graduated. Now what? Aimed at guiding recent college graduates through the uncertain transition into adulthood and the workforce. In addition to her career in self-help literature, Catherine has pursued creative projects with a personal touch. In 2017, she published Maverick and Me, a children's book inspired by her beloved rescue dog, celebrating the joy and companionship pets bring into people's lives. Continuing her advocacy for emotional well-being and resilience, she released The Gift of Forgiveness in 2020, exploring the transformative power of forgiving others and oneself. These works reflect Catherine's consistent interest in promoting positivity, personal growth, and empathy. Catherine is also a committed animal rights advocate. She serves as an ambassador for both the Best Friends Animal Society and the ASPCA, using her platform to raise awareness about animal welfare, responsible pet ownership, and the adoption of rescue animals. Her passion for advocacy and giving back to the community has been a through line in her life, echoing the philanthropic values instilled in her by her mother and grandmother. Her personal life has drawn significant public attention, particularly her marriage to actor Chris Pratt. The couple met in 2018 at church, sparking a romance that quickly became serious. Pratt proposed the following January, and they were married in an intimate ceremony in June 2019. Their family quickly grew. In 2020, they welcomed their first daughter, Lila. 2 years later, their second daughter, Eloise, arrived. And in November 2024, the couple celebrated the birth of their son, Ford. Catherine has openly shared her experiences as a working mother, emphasizing the importance of asking for help and rejecting the unrealistic notion that women must handle everything alone. Speaking at DSW's Best Foot Forward panel luncheon in March 2023, she reflected, "I feel like on Instagram, we see all these moms that are like, I'm doing it all, I'm doing it all, I'm doing it all on my own, blah, blah, and I'm like, I don't want to do it all on my own." She underscored that seeking support is not a weakness, but a necessity for women balancing multiple roles. Catherine's parents have expressed pride in her achievements and character. Arnold Schwarzenegger spoke fondly of her during an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live in February 2022, saying, "I love my daughter Catherine. She is so wonderful, and I'm so proud of her." He also praised Chris Pratt, calling him a fantastic guy and a great son-in-law. Schwarzenegger continued to celebrate Catherine's growth into motherhood at the May 2023 premiere of his Netflix series Fubar, noting, "It's nice to see your kids having kids themselves and to watch this new dimension. You see them growing up, and you see them going to school and getting smart and getting their degrees, getting their jobs and all this, but now seeing them be a parent? It's fantastic. It's really great." He highlighted her parenting skills, adding, "It's really fun to watch and hang out with her now and to see the way she'll react to the kids because she is so great with them." Beyond her family and professional achievements, Catherine has cultivated a public image rooted in authenticity, kindness, and resilience. She navigates the pressures of being a celebrity while maintaining a grounded sense of self, balancing her responsibilities as a mother, author, and advocate. Her life reflects a deliberate choice to embrace what she loves, writing, family, and philanthropy, rather than the political spotlight that her lineage might have suggested. Christina Maria Aurelia Schwarzenegger. Growing up in a household at the crossroads of Hollywood, politics, and philanthropy, Christina was surrounded by the public eye, yet she has consistently carved out her own path. With a mother deeply involved in journalism and activism, and a father whose career spans acting, bodybuilding, and politics, Christina had access to unparalleled opportunities, but she has also faced the pressures that come with such a prominent family name. Despite this, she has steadily built a career defined by creativity, advocacy, and thoughtful exploration of social issues. Following in her mother's footsteps academically, Christina attended Georgetown University, Shriver's alma mater, where she graduated in 2013 with a bachelor's degree in English. Her time at Georgetown not only honed her writing skills, but also nurtured her interest in storytelling as a medium for change. Afterward, she pursued further studies in interior architecture at Parsons School of Design, demonstrating her commitment to both creative expression and technical rigor. This combination of literary and design training would later inform her work in media and advocacy, highlighting her multidisciplinary approach to projects. Christina's professional journey includes a notable tenure at Gwyneth Paltrow's lifestyle brand, Goop, where she worked as an editor for 3 years. At Goop, Christina focused on health and wellness content, curating stories that emphasized holistic well-being, self-care, and the intersection of science and lifestyle. Her work in this space showcased her ability to blend narrative, research, and practical advice in a way that resonates with a broad audience, particularly young adults seeking guidance in navigating complex societal pressures. Beyond her work in publishing and design, Christina has demonstrated a deep commitment to advocacy, particularly through her role as a founding member of the Special Olympics Founders Council. On the organization's website, she emphasized her mission. "I love shining a light on those who feel outside the margins and bringing their experiences to light. The result is that we all feel validated and ultimately see that our differences are, in fact, our superpowers." Her involvement reflects a dedication not only to charitable engagement, but to social change, using her platform to elevate marginalized voices and promote inclusivity. Christina has also made her mark in documentary filmmaking. In 2018, she and her mother co-executive produced the Netflix documentary Take Your Pills, which explored the complex world of Adderall use and the pressures that drive individuals toward prescription stimulant abuse. The project was deeply personal for Christina, as it addressed her own experiences with Adderall addiction and the broader societal pressures that contribute to such struggles. The documentary was praised for its nuanced approach, blending personal testimony with investigative reporting, and positioned Christina as a thoughtful, socially conscious storyteller willing to confront challenging topics head-on. Her father, Arnold Schwarzenegger, has been an outspoken supporter of Christina's endeavors. In 2021, to celebrate her 30th birthday, he shared a heartfelt post on social media that revealed both his pride and the affectionate bond they share. "Happy birthday, my little sweetheart, Spatzel," he wrote, using the family nickname for her. "I can't believe you're 30. I am so proud of you, from your unbelievable work on enlightening documentaries to giving back by helping Special Olympics, to your fantastic artwork that blows mine out of the water. I enjoy nothing more than hanging out with you, whether we are training together or traveling the world. You will always be my little Leo, and I love you." Schwarzenegger's words capture the combination of admiration and familial closeness that characterizes their relationship, highlighting Christina's achievements across media, advocacy, and art. Christina is also an accomplished artist. While her artwork has often been noted in public statements by her father, it reflects a personal and expressive dimension to her creativity, bridging her academic background, design training, and life experiences. This artistic side complements her professional projects, giving her a unique voice in media and storytelling that balances visual, narrative, and thematic elements. In addition to her professional and creative endeavors, Christina has maintained a commitment to personal growth and resilience. Her openness about her struggles with prescription medication, alongside her advocacy for marginalized communities, positions her as a figure who champions honesty, empathy, and awareness. In a world often fixated on image and reputation, Christina has embraced vulnerability as a tool for connection and impact, demonstrating that authenticity can be a powerful form of leadership. Patrick Arnold Schwarzenegger. As the younger brother of Catherine and Christina, Patrick grew up in a household where ambition, public scrutiny, and achievement were constants. From an early age, he was exposed to the worlds of Hollywood and politics, gaining first-hand insight into his father's acting career and his mother's advocacy work. While the weight of his family's legacy could have been intimidating, Patrick has charted his own path as an actor and model, steadily building a career defined by determination, versatility, and a desire to make his mark in the entertainment industry. Patrick made his big-screen debut in 2006 with a brief cameo in the comedy The Benchwarmers, signaling the start of his journey into acting. Over the years, he carefully cultivated his craft, taking roles that allowed him to explore a variety of genres. In 2021, he appeared in Netflix's Moxie, a coming-of-age film that examines female empowerment and teenage dynamics, demonstrating his ability to navigate socially conscious projects. The following year, he starred in HBO Max's true crime series, The Staircase, 2022, further expanding his portfolio and showcasing his range as an actor capable of handling complex, dramatic material. Reflecting on his choice to follow in his father's footsteps, Patrick told Today in 2020, "Both my parents are proud of me. It's pretty surreal because I remember growing up and going to set with my dad, and it was like my favorite activity." He continued, "He's really proud of me, and they're so supportive. I couldn't ask for a better parent duo." These words highlight not only Patrick's gratitude for his family's support, but also the formative experiences that shaped his passion for storytelling and performance. Growing up on movie sets, witnessing firsthand the discipline and creativity involved in filmmaking, Patrick developed an early appreciation for the craft that would guide his professional choices. Patrick's life in the public eye has also been intertwined with his personal relationships. In December 2023, he announced his engagement to longtime girlfriend Abby Champion in a heartfelt joint Instagram post, capturing their beachside proposal and Champion's new engagement ring. The caption read simply, "Forever and ever." Patrick and Champion had been dating since September 2015, following his highly publicized split from singer Miley Cyrus. The couple's relationship has been characterized by mutual support and shared milestones, providing a grounding force amid Patrick's rising career and the scrutiny that comes with being part of the Schwarzenegger family. Ahead of his debut in The White Lotus Season 3 in February 2025, Patrick revealed to people that he had kept his audition for the coveted role a secret from his family, who were already devoted fans of the series. When he learned that he had secured the part, he first shared the news with Champion before informing his parents and siblings. He recounted the emotional moment. "Then I went and had lunch with my whole family the week later, and I told them, and my mom started bursting out crying. Then my sister started crying, and then I started crying, and then Abby started. It was like a domino effect of mayhem and tears." The scene captures both the warmth of the Schwarzenegger family and the deep emotional connections that have always been central to Patrick's upbringing. While proud, Patrick acknowledges that growing up in the Schwarzenegger household came with its challenges. During a March 2025 appearance on The Drew Barrymore Show, he described his parents as very strict and recalled the disciplined environment in which he and his siblings were raised. "As a kid, I didn't want to do anything against Maria and Arnold," he admitted, adding with humor, "We just had a lot of rules. I'm worried I'm going to get grounded if I say something now." Patrick's reflections highlight the blend of respect and boundary setting that shaped his formative years, contributing to the strong work ethic and sense of responsibility he carries into adulthood. The Schwarzenegger family dynamic became even more complex during Arnold's tenure as governor of California from 2003 to 2011. Patrick and his siblings have admitted that they hated this period, which Arnold described as a time when his children would rebel. "It was the funniest thing," Arnold recalled during a Variety actors-on-actors conversation with Patrick. "You coming to me and saying, 'Dad, we had so much fun going to the set and watching you blow things up. And now,'" Patrick interjected, finishing the thought, "we go to the Capitol." The exchange humorously illustrates the contrast between life on movie sets and life in politics, while also emphasizing the natural tension and growth that comes from navigating such a unique family environment. Patrick's education has also played a role in shaping his professional trajectory. He graduated from the USC Marshall School of Business, equipping him with a solid foundation in business principles that complement his artistic pursuits. This combination of creative and practical skills has allowed him to navigate Hollywood strategically, balancing the demands of acting, modeling, and personal branding while remaining grounded in discipline and thoughtful decision-making. As Patrick continues to establish himself in Hollywood, his path reflects a careful balance of legacy and individuality. He honors the achievements of his parents while carving out his own identity, embracing the opportunities and challenges of the entertainment industry with poise and determination. Whether preparing for a major role, celebrating personal milestones with Abby Champion, or reflecting on the lessons learned from his childhood, Patrick Schwarzenegger exemplifies the modern blend of ambition, talent, and family values. Christopher Sargent Shriver. Schwarzenegger. Growing up as the youngest in a family with a high-profile Hollywood actor and a prominent journalist and activist as parents, Christopher experienced the unique balance of privilege and expectation. While his older siblings, Catherine, Christina, and Patrick, have all pursued public-facing careers in writing, advocacy, and acting, Christopher has largely maintained a quieter life, keeping out of the spotlight while quietly developing his interests, skills, and personal identity. From an early age, Christopher was exposed to the worlds of performance, public service, and philanthropy, yet he seemed naturally inclined toward privacy and self-development rather than celebrity. He gravitated toward personal growth, fitness, and academics, establishing a foundation that emphasized discipline, responsibility, and self-reliance. Schwarzenegger himself has described his youngest son with admiration and pride, often highlighting the personal qualities that define Christopher more than public accomplishments. Christopher's academic path culminated in his graduation from the University of Michigan in 2020, a milestone achieved during extraordinary circumstances. Due to restrictions imposed by the COVID-19 pandemic, Christopher's graduation took place online, a significant departure from the traditional celebration he had likely envisioned. Undeterred, Schwarzenegger found a creative way to honor his son's achievement, posting a photoshopped image of Christopher in a cap and gown in front of the University of Michigan emblem. Accompanying the image, he wrote, "Christopher, you are a champion and I love you. I know your graduation from Michigan wasn't the big celebration you dreamed about for years, but walking across a stage isn't what makes me so proud of you. It's your compassion, your hard work, your vision, your critical thinking, and your selflessness that make me burst with pride. I can't wait to watch you keep climbing and succeeding." This heartfelt message emphasized the qualities Arnold values most: intellectual curiosity, empathy, diligence, and the drive to make a meaningful impact. While Christopher may avoid the constant glare of public life, his personal pursuits reflect a well-rounded individual committed to health, fitness, and self-improvement. On his 24th birthday in 2021, Schwarzenegger shared a touching tribute that revealed his youngest son's active lifestyle and passion for physical fitness. Between your boxing classes, your weightlifting classes, your stretching classes, your cycling classes, and on, I can't even keep up with you. Arnold wrote alongside a series of photos of the father and son. "I love you, and I'm proud of you every day." These words offer a glimpse into Christopher's disciplined approach to wellness and his commitment to staying physically strong, echoing his father's lifelong emphasis on fitness and health. Despite his reserved public persona, Christopher has been described by family and friends as deeply thoughtful, introspective, and driven. Unlike some members of his family who have pursued careers in highly visible sectors such as acting, writing, or advocacy, Christopher's interests have focused more on personal mastery, intellectual development, and physical excellence. His approach reflects a conscious decision to cultivate his own identity and achievements rather than relying on the fame and recognition associated with the Schwarzenegger name. Family bonds remain central to Christopher's life. Arnold Schwarzenegger frequently expresses pride in his youngest son, emphasizing both his personal virtues and his accomplishments. The relationship between father and son appears rooted in mutual respect, encouragement, and shared interests in fitness and personal growth. Schwarzenegger's public messages highlight Christopher's qualities beyond mere achievements, underscoring his thoughtfulness, discipline, and strong moral compass. This perspective suggests that, for the Schwarzenegger family, character and personal integrity are valued as much as, if not more than, public success. As of 2025, Christopher Schwarzenegger continues to develop his interests and carve his own path, quietly building a life defined by balance, self-discipline, and thoughtful engagement with the world. While his older siblings have taken on public-facing roles, Christopher represents a more introspective branch of the family, emphasizing personal growth, health, and education over celebrity. His story is one of deliberate choice, the decision to remain grounded while exploring his potential and to define success on his own terms rather than by external expectations. Joseph Baena, 28. Joseph's early life was marked by secrecy. His mother kept his parentage hidden for the first 7 or 8 years of his life. It was only when Joseph's striking resemblance to Schwarzenegger became undeniable that the truth began to emerge. Despite the complex circumstances of his birth, Joseph has grown into a confident and accomplished young man, forging his own path while gradually developing a close bond with his father. Schwarzenegger publicly addressed his affair with Baena in his Netflix docuseries Arnold, which premiered in June 2023. Reflecting on the period, he called his infidelity a major failure, but made it clear that he cherishes his relationship with Joseph. "It was wrong what I did. But I don't want to make Joseph feel that he is not welcomed in this world, because he is very much welcomed in this world," Schwarzenegger said. "I love him, and he has turned out to be an extraordinary young man." These words highlight the genuine affection and pride that Schwarzenegger feels toward Joseph. emphasizing that despite the controversy surrounding his birth, Joseph has always held an important place in his father's heart. Over time, Joseph and his father have grown significantly closer. During a January 2022 appearance on Sophia and Sistine Stallone's Unwaxed podcast, Joseph shared, "I also have to point out that with my relationship with my dad, it took a little while for me and him to get really close and just feel like I can joke around with him and talk about anything. Today, the father-son duo is frequently seen spending time together, particularly at the gym. Fitness has become a central part of Joseph's life, following in his father's footsteps as a bodybuilder. Joseph often refers to Schwarzenegger as the best training partner in the world, and he has even recreated several of his father's iconic muscle man poses on Instagram, showcasing both admiration and a playful sense of continuity. Joseph's academic accomplishments include graduating from Pepperdine University in 2019. Beyond education, he has pursued multiple career paths, demonstrating versatility and ambition. He is a budding actor, making his first appearance in the 2021 film Bully High, and has further expanded his professional portfolio in real estate, working with California-based ARIA Properties. Schwarzenegger has been vocal in celebrating his son's achievements. For Joseph's 24th birthday in 2021, he shared a heartfelt post on Twitter accompanied by photos of the pair enjoying time together. "Happy birthday, Joseph. I am so proud of you and I love you. You are crushing it in the gym, in your real estate career, and in acting," he wrote. "I know this will be another fantastic year." These words underscore Schwarzenegger's ongoing pride in Joseph's personal and professional development. Joseph also showcased his talents on a broader stage by competing on season 31 of Dancing with the Stars alongside professional dancer Daniela Karagach. He admitted that his father might not be keen to dance on the show, joking, "This show? No," while adding that Schwarzenegger might make an exception if paired with Danny. Joseph also highlighted the supportive dynamic between father and son, noting, "He's so happy and so proud of me. And my dancing." During the prom night episode, Joseph and Karagach were eliminated despite earning their highest score of the season. He candidly told people, "It's hard not to be shocked when you really put your heart out on the ballroom floor. To say goodbye, it's a bummer and a shock, but I'm just really happy that I had this experience in the first place." His reflections reveal a grounded perspective, valuing the experience and personal growth over competition outcomes. Fitness, acting, and public appearances aside, Joseph's admiration for his father has remained a defining aspect of his life. He has spoken openly about the influence Schwarzenegger has had on his development, both as a role model and a mentor. "I love my father. He's the smartest, best man I can think of," Joseph said. "So, to be compared to him, to be in the same character, Hercules. He played Hercules in New York. It's amazing, It's awesome. And who doesn't want to be like their father, right? So it's great." His statements reveal a blend of reverence, respect, and the natural desire of a son to emulate a parent he admires, while still carving out his own achievements and personality. What do you think about Arnold Schwarzenegger's 5 kids? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.